Hey everybody, Cajun Techie here, and today I want to spend a little bit of time with you talking about tech conferences. Now, as you can tell, I'm in a hotel room, so that's kind of fitting, being that when we attend conferences, we tend to spend a lot of time in hotel rooms, and the more conferences that we attend, the more hotel rooms we end up spending nights in. Unfortunately, hotels are not free, and neither are airfare or however you get there, train fare or whatever. And that's all in addition to the conference cost. Now, some people would say, well, that's just the cost of being a techie, of being interested in tech. You pay to go to these things, and sometimes you pay a little more than you'd like, but you pay and you get some great content in the process. But I have a better proposition. So over the last couple of days, over today, not the last couple of days, it was just released today, I've been playing with an app called Meerkat. Now, I'm sure those of you who are on iOS are very familiar with Meerkat. Meerkat and another app called Periscope allows you to basically turn on your mobile and stream live to your Twitter followers, and they can just watch it. They can watch it on their mobiles. They can watch it on the website, on a website. They can watch it a variety of ways, and it can be stored for later in certain cases. Kind of cool stuff. But it got me thinking about live stream. There's an event going on called Zojo Developer Conference, and we also know that Microsoft Build has just completed. And I wasn't able to attend either of those conferences. Now, thankfully, Microsoft Build, they streamed the keynote, and I think a couple of other important things that you can now go to YouTube and watch, or you could have sat online and watched live. But smaller conferences like Zojo Developer Conference, a lot of Linux Fest Northwest, which just completed a couple of weeks ago, or last week actually, you won't generally have an opportunity to see either, sometimes nothing, like with Zojo Developer Conference. They stream nothing, not even keynotes. But with Linux Fest Northwest, a lot of times you won't get a lot of the sessions that you would get if you actually went out to Bellingham and sat in on the sessions. And I think this is a problem that needs to be addressed by the conference organizers. So stay with me here, because this is actually a pretty simple concept. I can't really, there's probably 20 conferences a year that I would love to attend. I can't afford that. Not only can I not afford all of those conference fees, I'd spend $30,000 just in conference fees, but I also can't afford the additional cost of travel, hotel. That would probably be another, maybe $10,000. So we're talking to attend all of the conferences like maybe $40,000 a year, and that's not really feasible. But what I would do is I would pay to watch a live stream of some of the sessions. Maybe not all of the sessions, but some of them. So when I was checking out Meerkat today, it dawned on me that this is a solution for people like me who might be in rural areas and aren't readily who can't get to the big tech hubs easily, or just people who just don't want to waste the time, or can't take the time to go and go for a week somewhere because they've got work or family commitments or whatever. So imagine this. Imagine each conference session has a cell phone, maybe an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device, a webcam, a high quality webcam, whatever, right? But it's streaming live video to a website, or in the case of Meerkat and Periscope, a mobile app, and people can pay to watch that. So, for example, with the Zojo Developer Conference, there are several sessions that I would love to have watched. Those will never be on YouTube. Those will never be public. But I would have paid to sit in on them virtually, and I might even buy a ticket to the entire conference if it was all streamed. If everything was streamed, let's do the keynote, let's do the sessions. We don't need to do just the general milling around, but let's do everything that would be, valuable to a developer or to those who might be interested in the conference. I would pay for that, and I would be able to sit in the comfort of wherever I am, be it my house, my office, whatever, and I would be able to virtually attend the conference, maybe even participate if it were done right. I could see something like Meerkat, where you're able to participate and give feedback to the presenters, ask questions, that type of thing. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to challenge conference organizers. Start, this is 2015, people. We're not in 1998 where everybody has slow internet connections. Start to figure in live streaming into your conference planning. When you're planning your conference, make sure you've got enough internet bandwidth at your location where people can live stream it. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm not picking on Zojo here by any means, but I remember asking Zojo last year, hey, are you guys going to stream any of the sessions? And I was told, well, we considered streaming it, but we couldn't do it perfectly, and so we decided not to do it at all. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't care if the video is a little, a little cloudy. I don't care if it's a little dark. I mean, look at my own videos. They're not perfect, but I'm sitting here and I'm hopefully providing content that you guys like. And that's what matters, is the content that's being provided, something that the viewers want. Is it something they like? They're not going to worry that much about if there's an occasional, stream drop and you've got to pick it back up, or if there's, any of the problems that sometimes come with live streaming. They're not going to care that much. They may care a little bit because they're paying for it, but it's not going to be that big of a deal because they're going to have access to content they wouldn't ordinarily have access to. So conference organizers, start figuring in streaming into your conference plans. It's important, and people will pay for it. It is another revenue stream that you could open up. It probably won't pay $1,100 to attend your conference via a live stream, but they pay something. I know I would, and I can't be the only one. And so this video is not really about tech. I mean, it could be any conference. I mean, the American Psychological Association could stream their conference and have people attend virtually, whatever, just a conference. But we have the technology now, and we have the quality of the internet connection where we can do that, and there's absolutely no reason for us not to do that. So what do you guys think? I mean, would you pay to attend some of the closed door sessions that are not accessible on YouTube or stuff like that at these conferences? And what would you, for example, let's say that if you're a Zojo developer, what would you pay to attend all of the or any of the sessions that you want? Would you pay an a la carte thing? Would you want like an all-day pass and you could switch between the different streams? A lot could be done, and I just think we need to open that discussion because, like I said, it's 2015 and nobody is really doing it that well or at all in most cases. Thanks. Have a great day.